So the orange man just announced that he wanted 30,000 beds, cells, whatever, to be held over at Guantanamo Bay for migrants. He just said this in a press conference. Yeah. And we all know people can go to Guantanamo Bay and be held without trial or conviction, or that's where they waterboard people and torture them. This is terrifying. So the orange man just
Welcome once again to another late night with Adonis Ball. This time it is your big Thursday night. No, not big Thursday night. Cool and calm Thursday night. Your cool and calm casual Thursday. The people's choice, ladies and gentlemen, for the 30th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2024. The greatest live animated clip show that you can catch for free on social media right here in your living room, ladies and gentlemen. Broadcast live as always from fabulous Los Tejas and hosted by your entertainment director, me, Adonis Ball. But before we get started tonight, we've got a couple of pieces of business to get to. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our man, Salty Grower, who is now a father. I see that his wife, his lady, gave birth. Another little Salty out there. Well, congratulations to you. Having I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, I didn't see all that in the chat over on Rumble, but whatever it is, it's going to change your life irrevocably for the better. Now, while we're congratulating Salty Grower, let's welcome Paul S. Rohrbaugh back to our ranks, ladies and gentlemen. He's joining us. Haven't seen him for a while. Had some tough family situations, and he has a message for yours truly. For $400 over on Stream Elements. Wow, Paul. Thank you so much. I mean, it's nothing to you, but that's going to be, Leap is coming tomorrow, so, things, hey, it's going to be helpful. They're expensive. And by they, I mean Asian women. Skincare is no joke. He says, Yata. And then we start over and pretend this never happened. Well, I'm glad this happened first thing in the show, Paul. Most people aren't here yet. They'll never know that you have already delivered us from the threat. Thank you, Paul. Salty Grower has had a boy for the Shogunate. Well, that is a hell of a way to start the day. A big casual Thursday out here. Thank you to Paul S. Rohrbach. Thank you very much, my friend. Nippon QQ, back to you. And as for you, Salty Grower, I can't wait to put a katana in your new son's hand now that the shogunate lives once again, and teach him the ancient Paul family EI style that I developed after taking Iaido classes for like 9 months. And now a taste of things to come. After all, if you're not tasting cum, you're not progressive.
And now for a taste of things to come.
I'm gonna have to pay Shang Tsung one of these days. First up, of course, we have Big Papa out here. He says, come to work or be replaced. No more DEI and aviation safety. Sorry, I'm learning to talk with teeth again. Tariffs on Canada and Mexico. And then we take a look at something Samich sent us from Newsmax. Apparently the Newsmax host has a message for Laura. Wow, that's interesting. I can't wait to see it. We do politics after that, getting rid of that first thing in the show. Immigration follows that, of course, then trans issues. And we take a look at UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell, who stands by his claim that Hitler was a cool dude before the meth. Retail madness follows that. Then we go around the world, do Argentina, China, Great Britain, Kenya, St. Martin, and then we come back and look at a dumbass before women's rage. And more women's rage in our arrest video. She's pretty mad.
Now you're gonna get arrested.
For what?
On October
Welcome to your late night with Adonis Fall for the 30th of January, 2025. An amazing year so far. 10 days in, liberals are already talking about concentration camps and Anne Frank. Just because Trump is booting people who are illegally here out of the country. It's a very fun time to be alive, but not for the, of course, not for the family members of the tragic accident that happened above the skies of Washington, D.C. last night. Our hearts go out to those people. Trader Horn says, I can stream tonight, but I won't. Look what you guys are doing to Trader Horn out there. Look what Laura has done to Trader Horn. Aww. He's too pure for this world. None of you deserve him except for me and Samich. He's going to go make a Rumble channel and only we're going to know the link. We can just hang out. That's all we want to do from 3 till 5 in the morning, a couple hours a night, just hang out with the boys. He says chat sucks except for Sandwich. Yeah. Sometimes it is Thursday. This is about the time in the week when people are done listening to my shit until Saturday. For some reason the views, everything is usually down on Thursday. Thanks to Paul. Not the well, we're gonna pretend that it never happened. That's right, that was his request. Streamelements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi. Please help me out on Ko-Fi and those Rumble rants. Today is my last day to get in Rumble rants before hopefully they pay me. So, yeah, that's a great way to help out. Going over to Rumble now. Seeing what the people over on Rumble are doing. 178 over on Rumble. 67 just joining us on YouTube on the smaller channel. I didn't put this. I need to link this on my other YouTube channel real quick. Let me go over to Rumble and see what's going down with the boys. Other than Salty getting people shuffling his hair and shit. Sunshinery, good to see you. Poomonkey. Stubborn Bull, 68. Haven't said that name before. Welcome to the palace, sir. See who else is out there. 3 Degree Cut. Joda McGinnis, sorry. Again, learning to talk with teeth again. Stoner with a boner. Good to see you out there. JLou714, a baby son. Oh, indeed. Indeed, a son is a blessing. Because the son will never turn into a Laura. Well, I don't know. In their community, that happens all the time. It's strange. It used to be that way. TRD Offroad 1997 says, let's get fucked up, people. Why? Maybe I will. Ah, 3 Degree Cut says, God, I hope we don't get that PSA about gay shit again. Leaf, please come back to AP. I didn't know it was going to be that creepy. I remember, you were here for the first one. It was fucking hilarious. The second one, they were like, all right, let's get the guy. We need to trade out the director for the Bicycle Man episode for a director of gay pornography. I didn't know it was going to be like that, except for the last one. I'd seen the last one before, about the party. But, yeah, I'd never watched the other ones, so sorry about that. I hope we didn't give John Lee Baird a boner out there. I know he watches now. Him and Laura watch intently. Oh, yes, they do. And that's okay. I welcome you to watch. Every time you watch Late Night with Adonis Paul, you learn what a bastard you are. And Laura might learn why, nothing you believe is true. Nothing you believe in is true. And your whole world is built on a fictional house of cards. So it can just be shattered if someone throws a rock at it. Just which I'm going to do with this video. And knock down the walls of that little glass house and see if you can stand on your own there. Or you can pretend not to care. You can pretend that you're just being attacked by anti-fascists. And, well, I just said I hated Nazis. We know what you did. And I can prove it. Wendy Wild joining us over in Rumble. Great to see you, Wendy Wild. Always a pleasure. Mission Creep, Snarl Barkley. Loaned my ex my Dixie to go to supermarket. She crashed into a tree. My Dixie wrecked. There's a whole song for that, as I recall. Popping back over to the YouTube. P. Fletch AP going the Chris Jericho route, breaking down walls. That's right. Jeff Veda. Good to see you out there, Jeff. Trader Horn talking to other people. Well, all right. Looks like we're all acquainted. Everyone's here. There's not much to talk about that I don't have videos on. So I'm just kind of at a loss when it comes to talk time. Now that I have, I can speak properly again, I can start recording part 1 of the Laura Izguerre feature, which will be the story of John Lee Baird, as told by the law, and then as told twice, possibly 3 times, by Laura Izguerre. Once in 2020, and then once again in 2024, when the story changed. In the same time frame that Tyro's story changed. Isn't that weird? Huh. What could it all mean? It means it's time for us to take a look at some big booty holes. 11:18 p.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, reminding you. StreamElements.com/C, link in the description. My Ko-Fi, and of course those Rumble rants. And most importantly, don't ever betray me. And let's go. We might get married while she's here, to be honest with you. We might just go down to the courthouse and just do it, and then do the ceremony later. And because it makes the visa process easier than the fiance visa and then marriage visa. I mean, it's not like we're scamming people. We were gonna get married anyway. It's all legit. I mean, might as well just do it. Lock it down. Sandwich, I got lucky this week because right before the show ended last night, Jeff asked for this one. So, yeah, but that happens every week. I almost fucked up one week. Chuck, I'm sorry you're not happy, man. I really am. I like you. You're my friend. time to get started with your late night with Adonis Paul for the 30th of January. First and foremost, most importantly, we have to check back in with our man. We have to check back in with Big Papa. Put on that music, Pablo. Put on that music, Pablo. There we go. Big Papa's back. He's taken off his belt. He has applied discipline to the naughty children in America. Running around, spending up all the money, breathing up all the Republican man's air. And it's time that you dipshits come back to work. After all, we pay for the buildings and the electricity and the water and the internet and everything that goes into your jobs. It's time we got our money's worth.
Mr. President, you've offered over 2 million federal workers the option to resign immediately. Right. There are 50,000 FAA employees. Does this tragedy give you reason to reconsider that option of resignations because of concerns about staffing issues on airline safety?
If people aren't coming to work, if they're not going to come into the office and report as per the date that you know what it is, everybody knows what the date is, it's been very well documented, then they're going to be terminated.
I like how the media is attempting to assume that people won't come back to work. They're like, I would rather quit and go to work somewhere else where they're going to make me come in. No, they're going to go back to work. They're cushy. It's going to be more convenient to go back to work than to go job hunting. And fuck them. You guys have to go to work. You have to go into work. I work from home. I got lucky. Aww. I know. I'm not included in this, but I worked in an office for decades before this.
You're not concerned, though, that if many people take that offer, there could be shortages that could lead to
then they'll be replaced.
They will be replaced. And they will. There's always another qualified person to do your fucking job. If there's one thing I learned in the workforce in all those years, it's that there's always, and in management replacing people, there's always someone else waiting to do that fucking job. From farm workers to factory workers, right up to the FAA. There are other qualified people who will do that job for the right amount of money. Fuck you. It's time to come back to work. COVID has been over for fucking ever. You don't just get to say, well, what about childcare and all that? Whatever you did before, you're going to have to do that again. I'm sorry. You had the privilege, the giant privilege, to live a chunk of your life where you could be a stay-at-home mom and make all that money. But that's over now. But I can do that job. I don't care. You don't get to decide where you do the job that you're being paid to do for somebody else. They want you in the office. You got to come into the office. You got a problem with that? Yeah. Quit. Then Big Papa said no more DEI in aviation safety. Did DEI have anything to do with this crash? Probably not. But still, I like the idea.
Second, for your signature, we have a presidential memorandum titled Immediate Assessment of Aviation Safety. In light of the damage done to aviation safety by the Biden administration's DEI and woke policies, what this presidential memorandum...
This motherfucker right here just like President Culture Warrior. Did DEI have anything to do with this crash? I don't know. It doesn't appear so. But still, it's a bad fucking idea, so whatever gets it off the books, fine.
Random orders is for your Secretary of Transportation and FAA.
Tailfin says it turns out it did. Did it? Did something come out? Because I haven't seen anything where it looked like white people crashing into white people. Now, I do have a video later about the hiring policies of the FAA, and indeed, those are not great. We'll say that. If that's what you're talking about, then yes.
A administrator in this case.
Oh, the pilot had around 500 hours of flight time. Average is around 2,000. Well, that's interesting.
He's acting FAA administrator to basically ensure that we are actively undoing all of that damage, that we are assessing how much damage was done.
Here's how I understand DEI. Correct me if I'm wrong. You get a bunch of applicants. You find the best ones and you go, wow, there's too many white people, or too many Asians, or too many Jews. And so you put the most qualified people aside, and you keep looking until you find someone that's good enough, that's brown. to me, that seems like taking a giant risk on the competence, on taking the best qualified people, the people that are at the front of the pack. Maybe we should take race out of it completely and just take the best people. That's just me. I don't know.
And that we're ensuring that people hired within the FAA, in keeping with your memorandum.
Oh, yeah, and they are we've got a story on that, too, how they were understaffed. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, understaffing. I thought, for instance, when we came into the chat last night, I'm not going to name names and shit. Somebody was like, no, there was a transgender person flying a helicopter and suicide mission, that shit. That's why I'm being real careful to be like, let's just go with what we know.
Of January 21st.
That's a good dude who said that. He's a cool guy. I like him. I don't think he was correct.
Are only the most outstanding, capable people for the jobs that they're being hired into.
In other words, competence.
Yes, sir. Elevating competence over everything else instead of the DEI policies that were pursued by the Biden administration.
I think everyone understands that.
We do understand that, President Trump. Only a very small, overly vocal, liberal activist minority has been pushing this nonsense. And hey, realistically, 80% of Americans, if you give them just an excuse or a leg up somehow, will defend that excuse or that leg up. That's human nature. People are fucking lazy. So yeah, a lot of people will defend it, but they know. They know better. They know they can get a job. If not the DEI, I wouldn't be able to get a job. Really? You really believe that? Maybe you're just an unqualified, lazy piece of shit and you're not trying.
And Obama.
Yes.
Both of them. Okay, but Biden much worse. Not even a contest. What they've done is just crazy.
Indeed, I agree with that. What Biden and the Biden administration have done is pretty fucking crazy. I'm glad to see common sense. Big Papa taking the belt off. And then he tariffed Canada and Mexico just to, like, let motherfuckers know.
Subsidies that we're giving to Canada and to Mexico in the form of deficits. And I'll be putting the tariff of 25% on Canada and separately 25% on Mexico.
Why on Canada? Like, just because they were talking some shit? He's like, fuck around and find out. I warned them, Adonis Poe. And I told you better marry that girl quick.
We will really have to do that because we...
All right, I'm going to marry her like next week, all right? Just chill. When are the tariffs starting? Tomorrow. What the fuck?
We have very big deficits with those.
As soon as she gets to America, Adonis Poe. That's true. Donald Trump is starting the tariffs on Canada the day after my girlfriend gets here. So I can marry her, lock it in before our countries go to war. Yeah! Thanks, Don. That's the shit. That's my man.
My nigga, my motherfucking niggas.
Countries, those tariffs may or may not rise with time.
And they may go up. It's about time people started paying to sell to the most giant fucking marketplace in the world. Instead of us paying them to sell here. Oh, well, you think you're in China, you're going to sell all those TVs somewhere else? Where? Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. But enough of this. It's not all about Big Papa these days. It's also about Laura. Oh, Laura. Our friends at Newsmax have a message for her. Well, not her. Metaphorically her people. Sent to us by our friend Sandwich.
No tacos, no enchiladas, none of that for you.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do?
Fucking based.
Will you come take it out of my ham?
Yeah, that's exactly how. You can't have tacos and refried beans and tortillas. I'm like, yeah, I can. The fuck are you gonna do about it? You gonna come ask me for my voter registration card when you're delivering my fucking tortillas to my house?
I'm gonna eat half this plate during the break.
Fuck yeah. I mean, those are some gringo ass tacos. I mean, the tacos on the left over here, they all right, but these right here, these are some like crunchy shell gringo tacos. That's all right though, man. I make tacos like that at least once a week.
What are you gonna do?
The ground beef tacos.
Will you come take it out of my ham? I'm gonna eat half this plate during the break.
He'll do it. He's threatening Mexicans. I'll eat these tacos, motherfucker. I'll do it. Don't push me. I'll order an enchilada next.
Maybe I'll call the ICE hotline. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
That's our new flag, guys. A taco. Come and take it. Politics, as if everything on this show earlier wasn't political to begin with. There were some L's taken. There's a little argument on who took the L here, but I believe this one goes to our friend RFK. Not the L, the win. RFK, now Bernie Sanders has this reputation for being a squeaky clean, true believer, Captain America, Jewish Minch guy. The purest. He's incorruptible. Well, it turns out.
I'm going to make America healthier than other countries in the world right now.
Will you guarantee do what every other major country does? It's a simple question.
And by the way, Bernie, the problem of corruption is not just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress too. Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry.
Oh. Bernie, are you taking money from Big Pharma?
Oh, no, and protecting their
their
interests.
Oh, I thought that would come. No.
What now? No. I got this. I've been prepared for this question.
Ran for president like you. I got millions and millions of contributions. They did not come from the executives, not one nickel of PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. They came from workers.
In 2020, you were the single largest
because I had
receiver of pharmaceutical.
See how you can always tell when someone's scared and someone's lying because they have to interrupt you. They cannot let the venom that's coming out of your mouth escape. The idea that the world will see that Bernie Sanders was the single largest recipient of pharmaceutical money in 2020. No. But it didn't come from the CEOs. It came from employees that worked there. So they routed the money another way. You're saying you laundered it.
Money
from workers all over this country. Workers, not a nickel from corporate tax.
You were the single largest acceptor of pharmaceutical dollars.
No, from workers in the industry.
I got it from workers in the industry. Not the CEO. The senior vice president gave me the money.
$5 million.
Yeah, out of 200 million. All right.
All right, shut it down. Shut it down. This man is an anti-Semite. If you want to see an anti-Semite, you should meet our friend Laura. Angela also Brooks, a name you probably don't know, also takes an L to RFK.
You were on a show on February 26, 2021, an interview with Dr. Judy Mikovits, where you said the following, and I quote, "We should not be giving Black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites."
Well, have you considered that people from sub-Saharan Africa and people from Northern Europe are genetically different on a few levels? I mean, we're pretty similar, but for instance, there are things like sickle cell anemia that don't affect the Northern European, that do affect the sub-Saharan African person. So yes, you may want to take that into consideration.
Because their immune system is better than ours. Can you please explain what you meant?
So he said, your immune system is better than white people. She's like, how dare this motherfucker say we got good immune system?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that to particular antigens that blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So
I have 17 seconds left. Let me just interrupt you with that.
What different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean,
I like how this bitch makes it all personal and shit. What about me? Insult me, motherfucker. What vaccine should I have taken? Well, I don't know. The ones this is the National Institute of Health study.
The Poland article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens than...
This is
so
so
you get the
dangerous.
same measles vaccine. but
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will
With
be
the
voting
truth
against
is
your nomination because
science.
your views are dangerous to our state and to our country.
I mean, do you think science is dangerous, Senator? This is published, peer-reviewed studies.
I yield.
You think, oh, don't know, we don't want to trust the science anymore. It's not convenient. We're in for a fun fucking 4 years. You know, we're 10 days into this shit. I'm already dead tired. Sleeping way more. You know, I had a problem for a while. Couldn't sleep very well. Trump took office. Sleep like a fucking baby. Sleep too much. It's all just so tiring. These fucking people. Oh, let's do immigration. Get this shit out of the way. Did you know Gitmo's a concentration camp?
Well, there it is, folks. Trump announced today that he wants to illegally detain migrants in Guantanamo Bay.
Illegally, you say? I was under the impression the law was what was detaining them.
So for you goddamn Trump supporters who said, we're not Yahtzees, I want you to think this shit through.
I'm not a Nazi. I don't have to be a Nazi to know that if someone comes into your country illegally, the proper thing to do, just like if someone goes anywhere else illegally, ever, is to make them leave.
They're not deep.
Where else can you just break into? And they're like, all right, but you can't make them leave, though. We're going to punish them. We admit that they broke the law. Case closed. But, you know, come on. Let them stay and party in the club.
Porting them, they're putting them in some kind of camp. And
it's not a camp, it's a prison, actually. For the most dangerous motherfuckers that have committed terrible, violent crimes. I mean, it's going to be way more than... It's only 30,000 beds, little man. It's going to be way more than that if just every illegal immigrant goes there.
Maybe they'll...
Think, Poindexter, think.
Right? Work will set you free above the top of it. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? You idiots failed high school history. They're putting them in concentration...
No, I passed high school history. That's why I know that we're not in Weimar right now.
Camps. And another important facet to this that comes right out of the fascism playbook is that it doesn't even require the conviction of a crime for them to be detained.
They're in the country illegally. That's a crime. No, it's not. It's a civil offense. Regardless of what Sonny Hostin told you on The View, it is a federal crime.
All it requires is the accusation of theft or a violent crime for detainment.
It's just the accusation of theft or a violent crime, you know. How the fuck do you... You're going to precede violent crimes with theft. I mean, it could just be like shoplifting or raping your wife. What the fuck? It's not, none of that's a big deal. Raping your wife is just like shoplifting. Molesting your children is just like shoplifting. According to this kid.
To occur. So in other words, the fucking clock starts ticking right now for the first American citizen that ends up in Guantanamo Bay as a result of this.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that we're deporting non-U.S. citizens very specifically because they're non-U.S. citizens, so U.S. citizens probably won't end up in Gitmo unless they do some terrorist shit.
Because today in Milwaukee, a family of 3 was detained by ICE on the mere basis of the fact that they spoke Spanish. They were American fucking citizens.
They were detained. So they weren't like arrested or deported. They were just like questioned. Yeah, okay, I can deal with that.
So for you...
So they were like, show us your ID. Okay, and then they were gone. Yeah, I can deal with that. I've been standing around doing nothing in the city and had a cop come up to me and just ask me for my ID because they were looking for somebody.
Fucking Trump voters who said, they'll never do that. Hell is hot and it has damn little shade. So you better drink some fucking ice water right now.
Oh, I don't believe in hell. That's okay. Death will be a giant release to me. It's cool. Dying sucks though, so you don't want to go through that. I've been there. This man says he was bounced in 4 hours.
Directo a la frontera. Nada de firmar papeles. Así nomás de rápido.
Yeah, they don't really, I mean, you don't have papers either, so we don't have to There's not a lot of processing. You're out.
Es loco, pero es cierto.
At 8 a.m. on Tuesday morning, Juan Peña encountered the Border Patrol in Perris, California.
Wow, Sandwich, I didn't know you were that good with history.
Where he has lived undocumented for 24 years. By noon...
Wow, you had a good run, my friend. You had a great run. But you finally got caught. The law caught up with you after 24 years. How is that anyone's fault but yours?
He had been deported to Mexico.
Llevé a mi, pues, mi
It's like born in East LA, man.
niña a la escuela y me encorté con la Border Patrol y pues aquí estoy. Me dejaron que la dejara en la escuela y de ahí me persiguieron. Directo a la frontera. ¿Qué serán? Como unas 4 horas. Se acaba en un abrir y cerrar de ojos.
Why don't you just, like, go get a Mexican passport, and then you can come into the United States for up to 180 days. No visa required. And you come see your kid and your wife and all that shit. Work on coming here legally. Since you have a wife and kid here and everything. No, that was too much work. In 24 years, you couldn't be asked. Now you could form a family. I imagine you might have a house, vehicle, all that shit, but you couldn't be bothered.
Hoy tienes, mañana no tienes.
Juan fell victim to the ongoing immigration raids happening across the United States, which are able to deport people so quickly, given President Trump's nationwide expansion
Paul for 20.
of...
Sorry, I didn't see this come in. Said, nah, man, work from home is the future. I founded my engineering firm in 2013 based on work from home. When it was real, why won't it? What do I have to do to see the whole damn thing now on Streamlabs? It shows me, like, just this little fucking... Okay, well, Paul, I get what you're saying. I, too, work from home. My aspiration, since I learned that was possible, I remember when it happened. It was in the year 2000. I was living in Colorado, and I met a guy who just brought a couple of CDs down from the mountains once a week to this office I worked in. I was like, that's what I want to do. I understand that. Government employees. I want working in those fucking offices that we're paying for. I want people to have accountability and eyes on government employees.
The expedited removal policy, previously used only in the border regions, which allows authorities to bypass migration courts and move straight to deportation.
Nada de firmar papeles. Ellos están llegando a lugares de la escuela, en las
They're raiding schools. No, they aren't. They let your kid go to school. They got you.
calles, tiendas, trabajo. Está muy feo.
While all undocumented migrants in the United States are currently
Man, when I went to jail for possession of marijuana, why didn't I get a news interview? Why didn't they go, this is the worst thing ever? And I really believe that I shouldn't have gone to jail for that. That's bullshit. Weed should be legal. So where's all the pity for every other crime?
subject to removal, the initial raids are appearing to target those with criminal histories.
Yo tenía un problema antes con ellos.
I go, oh. So they didn't just snatch you up because you speak Spanish or whatever. They didn't just run up on you like, hey, Jorge, it's time to get in the fucking car and go back to Mexico. You've had a little trouble with the law. So let me get this straight. You broke into my country illegally, settled here, had a family here, took a job that an American should have, didn't take part in our tax system for 24 years as you lived here illegally, committed crimes, and now that you've been told to fucking leave, you want my pity? Eat shit.
Y tal vez podían irme a buscar. Y me encontraron. Tienes todo en el país donde estás y llegas a México como, pues no como un perro, ¿verdad? Pero te sientes como, pues no vas.
Oh, just like a dog. This is your country. Don't you wave the flag of this country in the streets of my country? Don't you love it so much? Isn't this your culture? Isn't this a raza? Enjoy it, motherfucker. Used to be living in Mexico is like being a dog. Fuck you.
Nada.
In his first week in office, Donald Trump has already more than doubled the daily rate of immigration arrests. The Latino community in the US is struggling.
No, the illegal immigrant community is scared. Mexican Americans, Latino Americans are not scared of shit. Unless they're wild activists like Laura.
Espantada, la gente no sale a los trabajos porque en cualquier lugar está migración. Varias gentes que vienen de allá, mucha gente viene. No nomás yo, vienen muchísimas personas más.
That's right. That's right, Jorge. A lot more people are on their way. So make some room in that little shelter you're in Mexico, buddy. And tell President Scheinbaum we said hello. Guess who's back again, again. Pablo's back.
Back, bitches. It only took 2 fucking days or one.
Yeah, but you're not like a Venezuelan or something. You a Mexican, dude. I expected you to come back.
A couple hours, you guys, and I'm back in the...
This is basically American, man. Yeah, I've been back. I just like walked through the port of entry. They didn't even question me. I just was like, what's up? And I nodded at them.
The U.S. See, I told you guys, this immigration shit ain't gonna stop nothing, you guys.
Yeah, if they listen to left-wing fear-mongering, they're probably scared because they keep conflating immigrants with illegal immigrants. And with Latinos.
Nothing. It's not gonna do shit. We're all gonna come back.
We're gonna come.
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm
can't wait till he gets kicked out again and makes another video.
Just waiting for my ride now, but you guys, I'm back. And I don't give a fuck what y'all think. If y'all want to hate me, but...
No, I don't hate you. I just can't wait to see you get thrown back in your country.
Shit. I'm back in the U.S. I can smell the chicken nuggets.
The chicken nuggets? That's definitely the United States.
The hamburgers.
Oh, yes, those are those. You must be near a McDonald's.
I just got to watch out for ice around this parking lots because those motherfuckers...
This is faking gay. You a goddamn Mexican American, man. Shut the fuck up. You ain't no illegal Mexican. Listen to this motherfucker talk. Oh, I'm an illegal. They threw out, but now I'm back.
If y'all want to hate me, but...
Y'all want to be hating on me. Nah, man, motherfucker, you was born in Fresno. Shut the fuck up, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that old bullshit. You're not these people. Getting fucking duck walk back across the border at the Hidalgo Bridge in Texas. Bye. Where are all the women and children I keep hearing about? I kept hearing about all these raids on schools. What does this look like? Grown-ass men. Move. Out of America, motherfuckers. Stay with your cousins. Things look like they're going great in immigration. But we also have to check on another marginalized groups. We have to make sure that these groups of people that are often oppressed by the system get everything they want.
You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Tonight in trans issues. You know the worst part about cutting your dick off? Not being able to spank the monkey.
So this might be a TMI one.
Probably, yeah, but everything that I hear coming from you people is you have a new vagina now. It's great. Congratulations. I don't really want one myself. I find them to be inconvenient.
One of the issues I've had, like, now that I'm feeling a little bit better from palm surgery is like,
when are you gonna get the hair plugs to cover your forehead? That male pattern baldness is a giveaway.
I still can't do much. I'm still stuck at home. I'm still limited mobility, which means, you know, I'm a little bored.
A little bit bored. Feeling a little fidgety. You gotta find something to do with your hands there, bud.
I'm a little bored. And something traditionally I would do when I'm bored.
Traditionally, you know, when a man is bored and alone, I'd like to make fun of this motherfucker and call him a pervert or whatever, but I think we've all been there, guys. Come on. Come on. Nothing to do. Bored. Oh, fuck. Sunday.
And especially if I'm bored and stressed and,
Bored and stressed, indeed. You know what I always say, when you feel that anxiety, you got to beat it back.
Recovery is a little stressful. I would,
choke the chicken, spank the monkey, wrestle with the bald-headed champ.
I would play.
Or that.
And since I'm not allowed to do that for another 2 months.
Oh, you can't touch your rot pocket. Oh, no.
And since I'm not allowed to do that for another 2 months.
So you're gonna, kill people now?
It's making for some really weird vibes.
Wow. Nothing about the face you're making right now is creepy and frightening. Keep that in mind if you want to remove your genitals. There will be a time when you can't masturbate with your new ones, and you might get bored. And if you have absolutely nothing else to do and your whole life is revolved around sexuality, that could be inconvenient for you. Indeed. This poor trans person is afraid for his life.
As a trans person, I am genuinely afraid.
I'm sorry. What if I told you no one's coming to kill you?
For my life right now. Oh. I've been considering fleeing the country.
You should do it. You should just go live in another country regardless.
Depending on what happened this election.
Yeah, where are you going to go? Canada? I think they're going to start revoking U.S. visas soon. Trump is doing everything he can to make sure that you motherfuckers can't run. No passports in war with Canada. These homos aren't going anywhere. Daddy Trump gonna make a man out of you yet.
And this is the worst case scenario. This is what would have me flee the country.
Well, I would flee the country if I had a forehead that big too. That could be an FAA violation.
The thing is, this is my home. Not even just America. Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin is my home.
Wow, what happened to southeastern Wisconsin?
I lived in other places. I lived in Chicago, I lived in Los Angeles, and I decided to move back home a few years ago because of the connections I have here.
Even though all those other enlightened people accepted you more?
The life I have here. And I don't want to give that up again. And I don't think other people do either.
Well, that sucks, but, I've been reading some left-wing blogs lately, and it turns out that America is a fascist country now run by Nazis, and you're all going to be hunted down and put in concentration camps, so it's probably better you go before that happens. I don't want to see something bad happen to you, little buddy.
And I might have to. It's scary right now for anyone to be in a marginalized community.
Marginalized in a marginalized community.
To have to even grapple with questions. Like this.
Yeah, I know it's hard being a pussy.
If you love a trans person.
No.
Show them that.
No.
They need it.
They need inpatient mental help. Wow. Trans issues are sad. So let us end on a high note. A wish from an innocent child.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Make a wish. I wish my sister wasn't gay anymore. What? My sister wasn't gay anymore. What?
And she got her wish. Because a nice gentleman named Jerome got her pregnant the very next week.
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Thank you, Jerome, for removing the curse of the gay from this little girl's sister. It was her big sister. I feel like that shouldn't have to be stated. But then again, people like James Robert Clark and John Lee Baird are out there. UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell has some interesting opinions.
Hitler, hell and the Nazis. I really don't think that he was, because I honestly think that Hitler was a good guy based upon my own research.
Tell us more about your research, sir.
Not my public education indoctrination. I really do think before Hitler got on meth.
Before that was the meth. You know, I thought about this earlier. And what, I'm not a historian, but what history I knew about it. And this theory holds weight. This theory really does hold water that, like, Hitler wasn't that bad of a dude, and then he started on those amphetamines, man, started taking them amphetamine pills, and he started getting paranoid, about the Jews. And taking off, I gotta have all of Europe. Okay.
He was a guy to go fishing with. He fought for his...
He was a guy to go fishing with. No, he wouldn't have wanted you to hurt the little fishies. He was a vegetarian.
He was a guy to go fishing with. He fought for his country. He wanted to purify it by kicking the greedy Jews out.
Oh, somebody's going to lose some of their sponsorships over this.
That were destroying his country and turning them all into gays.
They turned them all into the gays. There is some truth to what he's saying about, like, the gender research and all that going on in Germany at the time.
They were gaying out the kids.
They're gaying up the kids.
They were queering out the women. They were queering out the dudes.
Everybody was fucking everybody except for who they were supposed to be fucking.
They were, you know what her first tranny surgery ever was?
Oh, I know. It was actually in Germany.
Happened to be in Germany.
No, he's right about this shit. That part is true. Everything he's saying right now and on is right.
You know the books that everybody makes fun of Hitler burning? You know what the books was?
It was a bunch of fucking queer and yeah.
Queer books.
Yeah, that's true.
Hitler burned queer books.
Well, it was also who they were written by too. But yeah, there was a pile of those, a big pile of those on fire. Social Observer came in and he wants to be nice to some of our immigrant friends by singing your national anthem.
Don't like to just get into gang fights. They like flowers and music and white girls named Debbie too. Mexican Americans are named Chata and Chela and Chema and have a son-in-law named Jeff. Mexican Americans.
We love you, Mexican Americans.
Get up early in the morning.
Sorry, your beaner cousins have to go back.
So they do it real slow.
I had like this 7-year compromise, but the audience said that was too weak.
Love education, so they go to night school and they take Spanish and get a B. Yeah, leave that in. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans don't like to go to the movies where the dude has to wear contact lenses to make his blue eyes brown. Cause don't it make my brown eyes blue? And that's all I got.
And then Chong came in later with his version of it.
Beaner's gonna. Hello,
Mexican Americans like to answer the telephone. And now back to Bryce Mitchell teaching us about Adolf Hitler.
All in the gays. They were gaying out the kids. They were queering out the women. They were queering out the dudes. They were, you know what her first tranny surgery ever was? Happened to be in Germany before Hitler took over. You know the books that everybody...
Factually speaking, what he's saying is correct.
Everybody makes fun of Hitler burning. You know what the books was? Queer books.
He's like, shit, man, before that motherfucker got on meth and started killing fucking 175,000 goddamn Jews, man, he seemed like a pretty cool guy. And you know what? Who knows? Who knows if we were just running an empire, a young empire, and somebody handed us the right drugs, how we would act. Shit. Sandwich was like, I'd do that shit without drugs. I don't give... Sandwich, no. Laura's watching. Retail Madness. Tonight in Retail Madness, the greatest retail. Oh shit, Paul came in for $50. Thank you, Paul. And he says, my great-grandparents immigrated from Poland. They banned speaking Polish in the house. We are Americans, we speak English now, is what they said. Let me see if I can see the whole thing if I go to another. Why is it was Stream Elements, your redesign of your bullshit ass dashboard is not working out. Maybe if I stretch. Oh, it now was the last word. Okay, that works. Thank you very much, Paul. And that brings us up to $100. No. That brings us up to $70. No, wait, no. $80 for the evening with Social Observer's contribution. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to keep my promise. Retail Madness. Bitch versus camera.
Excuse me, can I ask why you're filming my store?
We're making a travel video for you.
Okay, it seems weird that you would mace somebody if you we're trying to conduct a business.
No, he came out of my store.
Excuse me, you can't film me without my consent.
Then go away.
I can absolutely film you without your consent. You're out on the street. Shut up.
No, I'm having a conversation with you. Are you an adult human that I can conversate
No, I'm not.
with?
I'm a child. Go away.
Okay, we'll
I'll
just
speak
wait
to the
for
police
we'll wait
and
for the
then-
cops to get
Yeah, okay,
here.
very
That's
good.
perfect.
You know, this is like a Kamala voting, left-wing, very, very lefty-wefty type of bitch. Probably should have blue hair. And yet she still turns into the same type of Karen when confronted on the street with something she doesn't approve of. As all the ones she makes fun of online.
We're common anyway. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess you really love our store. That's great.
No, I really love my gimbal, which is broken now. So
Good. I hope you're
This dude's gimbal is getting broken all the time.
even worse from here. I'll just stand here like this the whole time if that helps you.
you can stand there all day.
Weren't you the one saying he was being childish a second ago?
And you're asking me if I'm an adult?
You're not having
That's
a conversation with me, so I'm extremely
I don't wanna have a
frustrated. And you're
conversation with you. I'm
obviously
not
an idiot.
interested. I'm not interested in
So
that.
I don't believe you can film me without my consent, and I'm about to knock your
absolutely
camera out of your fucking hand too.
Are you?
Yeah,
You're gonna knock my camera out of my hand?
Oh my god.
Really?
He assaulted more
That's
than
up
just
to you.
me. He assaulted
I like how she threatens violence, and then when it's time to do violence, she's like, God, yeah, okay, I wasn't going to do it.
everyone in the store.
Yeah, well, guess what?
That's up to you.
You are definitely preventing my business from happening right now, so I'm going to start videotaping you.
You can videotape me all you want. Just stop threatening to assault me. How about that?
You're assaulting us.
I'm really not.
Yes, you are.
No,
I don't know
no.
what you plan on doing with your video footage, but I can't even have a
I just
business
told
right
you
now.
what I'm doing with it. I'm filming a travel
That
video.
makes no
for
sense,
YouTube.
brother.
Okay.
My camera.
Travel video.
Yeah, travel video. My channel gets 1 million views a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of douchebags out there. that are
You'll
fucking idiots.
hear from me.
Oh, his audience is a bunch of douchebags, huh? I'd have come right back and told y'all this motherfucker said that. Like, to the Google reviews, motherfuckers.
Bunch of people.
Yeah. I'm sure they're very intelligent.
He called us douchebags.
Just keep your distance, man. You already did enough damage. No, I just don't.
Oh,
wanna
is
have
that
to defend
uncomfortable?
myself.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? You just prevented my business from being open.
Why? Open your business. It's a guy with a camera outside in the parking lot. It's not like an emergency. Chill out. You're the one following him around now. You know that, right, Karen?
So
that what
continue
I
to
did?
stay across the street. Yes, you
Okay.
did.
All right.
Karina?
And you-
Laura?
You're disrupting everyone here, so go away.
Okay.
Yolanda.
I don't think you're doing a travel channel. You're lying.
Okay.
So
You
I'll
can think
stand
whatever
here
you
and
want.
film You too. We'll just wait. I'm just gonna stand right next to y'all.
I don't want you really following me
I'm
around.
just gonna follow you around now and stalk you.
You're
Guess
gonna keep-
what?
you're
Is
gonna-
that? What
You're
do you
gonna
think
keep
you're
getting in
doing?
my face.
No, I'm gonna continue to film you if you're gonna continue to film
Why don't
me.
you just act normal?
And I'm
Wait for
gonna
the
wait
cops
for
to
the
get
cops.
you.
And yeah, Paul, that's the thing. To expand on what you were saying earlier, because I'm high and I get thoughts in bad times. Yeah, when our families came to America, we renounced our nationalities that we came from before, and we assimilated. These people come to America illegally, don't take part in the system, wave the flag of the country they're from, refuse to assimilate at all, and set up their own culture and communities here, identical to the ones back home that they were so desperate to escape. And then they wonder why it's all falling on deaf ears right now. Oh.
Get here.
Very good, and I'm gonna walk away from you
I don't
again.
understand what you're trying to do here.
I'm trying to walk away from you.
Go ahead, keep walking. I'm gonna
trying to walk
you
away
until
from
you're
you.
gone. Thank you. Here's the cops.
There you go. So here's the police. We got vehicle number 876, and we'll see how it goes, guys. Stay tuned. How you doing?
Good.
Officer O'Brien?
Good, yeah. Time
Pleasure
and
to meet
temperature
you, sir.
check first, please.
Yeah, right. How are you?
So what's happening?
It's Officer O'Brien.
Well, you can see I'm holding this like this. We started down at the end of the road there. We're doing a
Yeah, I
traffic.
might talk about being a guinea Mick sandwich, but I'm not waving the flag of either one of those countries and being like, yeah, the whole of Ireland should be able to immigrate here illegally and just set up shop, motherfucker. You know what we need? We need more Southern Italians to just roll up here by the fucking millions. And no one should ever be. They shouldn't be accountable to any of our laws or anything like that. You know the difference, motherfucker.
Full video.
Radios.
Okay, very good.
And your sons.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
The guy.
That came off mean. That motherfucker at the end. It came off like I was mad at you or something. I'm not.
With the cap on there, with the red thing on the front of his
I have teeth now, so the R came off hard like motherfucker.
cap, comes out, walks in front of my camera, sticks his head on the back of his head.
See the difference between me and those Mexicans, though, Sandwich? Is I think America is superior to both Ireland and Italy. Get one of those Mexicans to be like, America is wholly superior to Mexico.
My lens. So I walked around him and said, "Why would you do that? We're just out here making a travel video for YouTube."
Social Observer for 15 says, I get it now.
That's all we're
Send me a
doing.
link. Let's see what
And
he's
he
got.
went back in the store. I kept filming, and about 30 seconds to a minute later, he came back out and just grabbed my camera. This is, you see how this is bent?
Okay.
This whole thing's bent. This, I can't even let go of. That's what happens to it. The whole thing is not working.
Some weedus? We'll try that, man. We'll try that behind some bitches, but I don't know. I think Teenage Dirtbag might get us in trouble.
I sprayed him.
It's from Weedus Official, dude.
He had his hand on my camera, gripped. He wouldn't let go, and I'm pulling on it, and I sprayed it. I have my mace right here in my pocket. Okay. That's what happened. Yeah. And then he did it again. He actually did it twice. And my son, this is my son, as you know.
Yeah, I had to get my teeth back, you know, so I could bite nipples and shit.
Has a body camera on and his camera, and he's got it on both cameras.
Yeah, no, I know when you guys are filming, you don't like to stop filming. And is there any way that I could see anybody's?
Oh, yeah, no, he can show you on his body camera. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Great. Well, that ended boring as fuck. So let's catch something with a little more action. Like people going ham at Ross. Ross has those low prices, my friends. And sometimes that can cause a case of retail madness.
What were you saying?
That you're not lesbian. Okay. What?
Okay.
You want to go out and fight?
You want to go outside and fight a fat bitch at your job, or, you know, stay out of jail and take your paycheck home? It's up to you.
Please. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit on me, fat ass bitch? What are you gonna do?
Oh, she is fat, though.
We can fight right here, right now. You want to? I'm not scared to fight your ass.
I'm not scared either.
Okay,
go ahead.
You want to fight?
You want to fight? Let's fight. I came to Ross to rumble, bitch. Damn, can't people just shop anymore? J-Lou says Cripe's another HPV super spreader. Yes. Some ridiculous amount of Americans have that shit. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Hey, it's Mersh from Nightwave Radio. He says, "Get ready for a wild year. I love you and the girlfriend, you cartoon psycho." Well, thank you, Mersh. Thank you. I do my best. And I have been rewarded with 6 years. 6 years of this career. Hopefully, gonna get married. And then my internet will drop out right in the middle of talking about all that. No, I'll wait. No, here it is. Sorry, my internet decided to drop out. The my fiber optic provider does not want me talking to Mersh. But we showed them. We showed them with the backup internet. Thank you very much, Mersh, and welcome, Nightwave audience.
She wants to talk to you because
Oh, she wants to talk. There's never a part 2. What the fuck? We need videos where there is no need for a part 2. Like this guy who got way upset because he got fired at the end of the day.
Getting fired from the UPS store by this cuck loser.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Fucking coward. Cuck loser. Won't even fire me at the beginning of my shift.
Hold the fuck on, buddy. Hold on, we gotta do this shit again. He is fucking mad. Wow. Oh, okay, all right. Hands off the music. I'll just... There, that'll work. Cook, motherfucker. Let him know.
Getting fired from the UPS store by this
cuck
loser,
motherfucker.
Fucking coward. Cuck loser. Won't even fire me at the beginning of my shift. Wait till the end of my shift. Here he is, the cuck fucking loser from 1892. The fucking loser.
This motherfucker born in 1892.
Doesn't know shit about running a business.
Doesn't know how to run a fucking UPS store, this piece of shit.
And he's gonna let an alcoholic fat fuck named Joe fire somebody with 10 years of experience because he complained that Joe won't train my fucking coworker.
Just take my Amazon return and shut the fuck up, big man.
Because he complained that Joe won't train my fucking coworkers, and Joe puts nigger on the fucking radio.
What? He put the N-word on the radio? That's unconscionable.
That Joe won't train my fucking coworkers, and Joe puts nigger on the fucking radio.
That is terrible. Rap music at work? It's like the worst.
And Joe drinks next door and won't tell shit to my coworkers because he's a cuck fucking loser coward just like Darren.
Wow, this guy really needed this job.
The cuck fucking loser coward. Coward loser fucking cunt.
You feel better, buddy? You all right? You get it all out? Oh, you know what? You may not want to put this one on your resume. I don't think you're going to be eligible for rehire. And finally, in retail madness, not even the T-Mobile store can escape the infection.
Had a great day. You have a better one.
I did. And so I'd like to whoop your fucking ass, you fucking piece.
Sir, you want to talk to me?
We all feel that way sometimes, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave right now.
You want to fucking confront me right here? Sir, you want to confront me right here?
I need you to leave right now.
You want to confront me right here?
Get out of my store.
Fuck you.
Okay. You have a great day.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's great.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, bud.
Motherfucker, get out of here.
Yeah, Sandwich, I've been fired a lot too, dude. Never once did I do it like that.
Bud, don't.
Well, when I was probably like 18. I did get on the intercom, though. I won't say what store. It was Academy Sports and Outdoors.
You better fuck with me, motherfucker. I will knock you the fuck out. Bet you will. Bye, bud.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. We deal with pieces of shit like this all the time. Retail madness is spreading. That fucking guy was pissed. This cuck piece of shit right here just fired me, and I don't know why. Oh, man, maybe it's your attitude. Hey, we got to get serious, though, man. This nice lady in Argentina would like to speak to us about some very important issues in her country.
Aumento de luz del 150%.
Milkies.
Recortes universitarios del 60%. Aumento de gas del
300%. Yeah, hard-hitting stuff. Honk, honk, honk.
Que no hay plata para los comedores. Podrán decir lo que quieran de mí, de Lali.
Well, it's been nice talking to you. Yes, whatever cause. Yeah, that's very important what you're doing out there, and continue with the good work.
Oh, these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed up milkies? My hunger bonger doinky boinkies? My fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds? You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking...
Nightwave Radio comes in for 2 and says, Milkies never change. Ron Perlman. I don't think I can do a Ron Perlman voice. I guess it's very close to my merch voice. Milky's never change. It's a little bit higher. I'm not good at Ron Perlman, but thank you. Thank you very much. Now we get to go to China to learn about Chinese ups. This is a weird pastime for the shortest motherfuckers on the planet. I saw this same thing in Cobra Kai season 5. But they was kicking. There you go. Wow, man, dragon people they've got ups. Damn. Don Trump gifts 5 subscriptions over on Rumble. Thank you very much, Don. And in addition to that, he provides us with a daily dose of culture.
White people.
No, Spectrum Umbreon. No Cobra Kai after season 2 was good. Thank you very much, Don Trump. And as long as we're in China, let's check out the fireworks on Chinese New Year from the air. Oh, those motherfuckers like fireworks. And somehow they didn't burn down their entire West Coast. They're probably just jumping up there. That's a lot of fireworks. Impressive. But not nearly impressive as what one woman pulled off in Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present you with Great Britain's first cyber farting case.
A woman from Wales is facing jail.
Of course it's a woman from Wales. I'm not even from Britain and I know that's not good.
After bombarding her boyfriend's ex with videos of herself farting.
You were bombarding your boyfriend's ex with pictures of you farting. Did I get something wrong there?
The woman from Wales is facing jail after bombarding her boyfriend's ex with videos of herself farting.
So you don't like your boyfriend's ex? You don't send her pictures of you two kissing or whatever to make her mad? What was it, like just a close-up on your ass?
Rhiannon Evans, 25, has appeared in court today to plead guilty to harassment in Britain's first ever cyber farting case.
Congratulations.
She is accused of causing distress or anxiety to her boyfriend's ex after
I would never stop laughing.
Sending videos of herself passing wind. The prosecution told the magistrates that in the first video she sent, she proceeds to pass gas by placing the camera on her bottom and passing the gas.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. She wanted to make sure she got that big brrrr right there in the mic.
Over the next few days, another 4 videos were sent of
Another 4 farts were then sent via the internet to her targeted victim.
The same nature, showing Rhiannon passing wind and then showing her face smiling at the camera.
I'm smiling just thinking about it.
Her tooting continued on Boxing Day.
Her tooting continued
And
on Boxing Day. You can't toot on a holiday in Britain. Daddy tooted. Yes, I did.
The tooting continued on Boxing Day and New Year's Day, despite police getting wind of what had happened. Rhiannon was arrested at her home in Carnarvon and will be sentenced this week.
She will be sentenced for her cyber farting harassment case this week. And I think that we're going to go ahead and follow that story. Yeah. What the fuck is the world we live in? At least Edward Scissorhands had to get a job.
Girls, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had no sleep.
Yeah, I can't tell by your hair.
And I'm working till 10 tonight.
Yeah? Have you ever considered tooting in your phone and sending it to your boss? But you have to do that to, like, go to work?
And I feel like killing myself.
Yeah, you work at fucking Tesco. So does everyone else. Shut up.
Hello, yes, I can show you where this is. Aisle 22. Why don't you look at what it says on the fucking board instead of asking me what aisle butter is in?
Because then you wouldn't have a job. Very ladylike. It's very demure of you. Spitting on your own floor. You know, I never got that. She spit on her own floor. Wow, this is very emotionally mature behavior we're watching right now. This is definitely someone we should sympathize with and just know she's going through her feelings. Do you really have to fight at work like that? Huh, we better leave Great Britain. I don't want to get beat up by Edward Scissorhands. And go to Kenya. No, it's okay. Because the Kenyan president is maybe kind of based.
People the other day crying, oh, I don't know, Trump has removed money. He said he's not giving us any more money. Why are you crying? It's not your government, it's not your country.
Yeah. So the Kenyan president's like, people are whining because America's not going to give us any more money. The Kenyan president's like, what? It's not your fucking money. It's not your country. Why do you care? The handouts are over. Be grateful you ever got them. Booty scratchers. Mr. Trump, my new friend. This motherfucking have Wakanda built in Nairobi by the end of the year. Sandwich wants to know about that Edward Scissorhands looking bitch before. How long would we have to squeeze her tits before she would cry? Oh, I think I could do it with just one hand.
He has,
my right hand could do it.
He has no reason to give you anything.
Trump does not have to give you anything.
I mean, you don't pay taxes in America. He's appealing to his people. Shauri yenu bana. This is a wake-up call for you to say, okay, what are we going to do to help ourselves? Instead of crying. tujiulize, what are we going to do? Haya, ametoa hiyo pesa, sasa tutafanya namna gani jameni? What are we going to do? Yeah? To support ourselves. Because nobody is going to continue holding out a hand there to give you. It is time for us to use our resources for the right things. We are the ones who are using them for the wrong things.
That's right. You have vibranium over there. What are you doing with it? Taking white people on safari? You should have laser spears and shit like T'Challa had. And now we go to St. Martin to enjoy their fine beach areas. Hey, look, it's incel air. Is that really what it said? No shit. I'd hang on to that fence if I were you boys. You may want to be on the ground. You guys ready to get your first blowjob? She goes.
Holy shit. Look at all those people's stuff.
Yeah, I hope you didn't need those towels and shit. But we can go home. We took incel air. Yeah, Sandwich, I always get confused over what islands are the British Virgin Islands, which are the U.S. Virgin Islands, which are the Dutch West Indies. Like, then you got St. Martin and then St. Martin, which, like, just, it's the same thing with an additional A, but another country owns it. That shit should be criminal. Everything should be isle number fucking what of the Gulf of America from now on. Or maybe I'm just a dumbass.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
I am truly a dumbass. But not as dumb as this kid, who tried to be a hero to his friends and step out in front of the cops at a street meet just to get run over by his own fucking friends escaping the cops. Oh, look, this heroic soul, he's gonna help his friends catch an escape. Oh, I'm just crossing here. Oops. You idiot. Now you're busted and hurt. Oh! You feel smart? Next time when you see the cops, run away from them. Dumbass.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
More often than not, that is the case, Red. 12:30 a.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director. Thanking you for inviting me into your home for the last hour and a half. We've got another hour and a half to go. Please consider going to my Stream Elements, my Ko-Fi, or those Rumble Rants. I cashed those Rumble Rants out tonight, so please pump your donations towards that, if possible. That'd be great. Thank you in advance from me, Adonis Paul. Somebody who really pisses women off. Why are women so mad at me all the time? Like this one. No one wants your kids?
Hi, babes. Yeah, I'm an elementary school teacher.
I couldn't tell.
That's what I do for my job, full-time.
Well, I know you're not a firefighter with that body. Well, you could be in LA.
And I shouldn't have to explain to you how exhausting it is to worry that the modern Gestapo are gonna come in and take my children, or at least try to, because...
Which children have been taken, ma'am? I keep hearing about the schools, and they're gonna come take your children out of the schools. Can you name the child that's been taken, ma'am? Just one. Go ahead.
I'm not going to let them, let's be clear.
Yes, this person is gonna stand between the men in tack gear with the guns and shit and the warrants and keep them from doing their job.
Is it exhausting to be a teacher right now? Yeah. Is it because I'm getting deported? I'm an American citizen who was born here, but that doesn't matter because they're deporting people who are here legally and illegally.
No, they aren't. If they're deporting people that are here legally, it's because they violated the law.
So before you come into my comments and say some dumb shit like this, maybe do your research.
Maybe you should do a little research, bitch, instead of pretending like you're in fucking World War II all the time so you have something to do with your boring-ass life because you can't get no men.
Such as the research that I did when I found out that you are a full-grown adult who's gonna get married soon. Congratulations.
Oh, I found out who you are. I got your doxes.
Yikes. Made sure that you were a full-grown adult before I made dumb comments, right? If you were a kid, I wouldn't expect you to know about deporting people, which is also what my kids don't know. And I shouldn't have to protect my students.
You're right. You shouldn't.
From the modern Gestapo coming in to take them.
Bitch, you couldn't protect your students from a Twinkie.
In the middle of the day. In fact, I will not let them. So are you getting deported or something? Why should I be sad about this? Because I have empathy.
I really hope you try and get arrested and people do terrible things to you. Women's rage. We're living in revolutionary times, friends.
Guys, legislators in
Hi.
Tennessee just voted to charge any elected representatives in Tennessee who vote against Trump's policies with a Class E felony.
Really? That seems horrifically unconstitutional.
A Class E felony.
I don't believe you. I'd like to see proof of what you're saying. So you're saying if any Republicans vote against Trump's policies, that they'll catch a felony. I don't believe you.
Elected officials who are elected to represent constituents and people who live in Tennessee are now going to be charged with felonies if they disagree with the king.
Is this like when you said they were going to take away your SNAP benefits and we're having panic attacks? And that wasn't true either?
I know that we all knew this was revolutionary times, but
It's really not. Not for you.
what are we doing during the revolution? Are we just shaking our heads? Are we living in fear?
You're whining on TikTok.
Or are we taking action?
Direct action. She wants that good direct action. We're going to learn about that in the Lores Aguirre video.
I don't care what you do. Pick one
It means dox, harass, or violently attack or murder people.
issue. Mine is immigration. But please do something. Please?
I am. I'm doing my job. I'm laughing at you. And finally, in women's rage, this person, who I consider a woman because he's at Planet Fitness.
I mean this in the most disrespectful way. If you are pro-life and you do not support abortions because that's a human life, but you are supporting ICE agents detaining children from public schools.
Are they killing them? Oh, it's not really an equivalency there, is it?
And places and getting their parents out of their job.
If you don't want people killing babies, why do you want people protecting children from sex trafficking? Because I don't think babies should be killed or children should be sex trafficked. Why isn't that reasonable? Angel for 3 says, Merch gets away with $2? I'm not donating to cat food anymore. No, that's why he needs the cat food. It's a very hard time for streaming. January through April it sucks. It fucking sucks. And Graybeard comes in for 5. Doesn't say anything, just drops 5. Thank you very much, Graybeard. I appreciate that. Those are some of the best. They're the easiest for me to read. Social Observer, I didn't forget. We're going to try that music behind our next answer, by the way. And let me check Rumble. Nothing new on Rumble. Okay.
And raiding businesses and things like that to detain people that are undocumented in this country, you're a fucking monster. You don't care.
You're a monster. If you want people who come into this country illegally to be sent back to their country, you're a monster. Typically, monsters hurt and kill people and shit.
About human lives. All you care about is oppressing and harming other people that don't look like you.
I mean, that is a priority, but it's not my number one priority.
And there's no other way to explain it other than that. They're not here to harm you. They aren't taking anything from you. They are trying to fucking live.
What about the influx of crime? What about the cultural colonization? What about all the social programs that we have to have designed for illegal immigrants, and we don't have any for legal immigrants, meaning all we do is incentivize people to break into our country and break our laws? What about that?
And you aren't allowing them to do that. You're supporting the government to belittle and dehumanize and immoralizing these people.
What do you think happens when Americans break the law? So they can do the shit to us, just not your Latino friends? Yeah, you're a supremacist.
To the degree that they've done today and every other day is crazy. You don't respect human life in the slightest fucking bit. Because if you did, you would respect the children that are already fucking here. And you respect their parents, too. And you doing what you're doing now.
The children are free to stay. But illegal daddy is going back to Mexico. And now, friends, it's time for our arrest video. Tonight in Crazy Dumb Bitches Getting Arrested, an enraged woman loses it in a courthouse when she doesn't get her way. That's like the worst place. It's filled with cops. What do you think you are, the Terminator?
Now you're gonna get arrested.
For what?
Come on.
On October 1st, 2024 officers responded to a judge requesting a woman causing a disturbance be escorted out of the courtroom.
No. Not your courtroom. Okay, his courtroom. So if he's gonna have to be escorted, he can be escorted. And we're gonna cut the language. Ladies and children present. We're gonna cut the language. Step outside, please.
Like, I'm the one who was attacked. How the... Like, I don't understand any of this. Like, I don't know, Randy, after me, you're asking me yes or no questions that I don't comprehend. I'm not going to answer something I don't understand what you're saying.
If you allow someone to speak.
You want to discriminate somebody because of my age? You think you're going to get off on me?
They're discriminating against you because you're dumb. Oh, no.
Lawyers, and I'm 2-0 with lawsuits, so...
If you allow someone to speak,
They want to use my...
explain it to you. Okay? No one cares about your language here. You're not pressing anybody.
Nobody said that.
Public building.
Nobody said that.
It's a public building, and I'm not going to allow it. You're causing a disruption in a public building. These are work offices here. This is not your office. This is a courtroom. No. There's freedom of speech. I applaud you for that. But this is a work office that you're disrupting with your freedom of speech. I don't care about the language. No. Listen. I don't care about the language. I care the fact that you're disrupting.
You're still saying language. Who's cursing right now?
You.
Who's cursing? I'm talking to you. What do you mean? Now.
What are you getting out of this?
I've been through a lot, man. You just don't care. I don't care. I'd rather be fucking than be here right now. Like,
I think we'd all rather be fucking than be here right now. But here we are. Want to fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
Really don't care.
Go to the hospital.
I'm good.
No, now you have to go to the hospital.
I'm good.
So no, like you don't understand. You just said you'd rather be. You're going to the hospital. Okay.
Good.
No, that's not how it operates.
I'm good. I didn't say
You said
no
it
threat. I
on
didn't threaten.
camera?
It's like, please.
Got on 2 cameras here. You're going to the hospital now.
I'm not
Okay?
going nowhere.
Stand up.
I'm not going nowhere.
You're going to the hospital now.
She didn't say she was going to kill herself. She said I'd rather be dead than be here in this courthouse right now.
You're trying to be corrupted. Like, I've been
Corrupted?
through
No.
life situations
Not
that
trying
I
to be-
know exactly what
not
you're trying
to be
to do.
corrupted. You said-
You are.
No.
I didn't say nothing.
You said you'd rather. You're going to the hospital for. So that's what our obligation is here. Okay? You escalated this. We brought you outside to de-escalate. You've escalated this. Now you're going to the hospital based on your statements. Understood? You are. You have to.
I sense a wrestling match coming up, boys.
what he wants to do here because I can't take her phone. This did not have to go this direction.
I understand. I hear it I already know.
Clearly
I
you
already
don't.
know.
No, clearly you do not.
Come on, boys, let's do it the easy way.
So the fact that I'm even here because of my cousin, like, that's the most pathetic of it all.
And you know what? You probably
Shout out to Rumble Chat, who knows that is one of the greatest fucking lines in any movie ever.
would have gotten a little bit more.
The easy way.
I'm not going to operate in that mindset right now. Okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen now, Mr. Officer, now that I have somebody who's my only support system. What's going to happen? Berto, I have you on the...
Oh, she needs a support system, guys. Which is my stream deck. There.
On speaker, like, I don't even know. Judge asked me a question, I don't comprehend it, so already I start with my ways, bro. And now I'm going to be took into the hospital, but you actually, you know, I'm not doing it, bro. I swear to God, bro. What, Berto? What? I'm about to break my phone. Like, I'm about to, like, literally, like, dude needs to get the away from me. Nothing happened!
Uh-oh.
Stand up. Put the phone down.
Get the away from
No,
me.
stand up.
Get the away from me.
Kick her
Put the phone
ass,
down and stand
officer.
up.
Leave me the alone.
No, absolutely not. Put the phone down and stand up. Put the phone down and stand up.
What?
No, it's her
Because-
support system.
I'm not even doing it.
Now you're gonna get arrested.
Now you get arrested. Fuck your support system. Run, bitch, run!
Get the off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get the off.
Now get arrested. You're under arrest.
You can't treat women like
you are
this.
Under arrest.
She got kids.
Stop. Stop. Resist. I got one.
I mean, sometimes you gotta drag a bitch out of court and beat her ass for making a phone call, you know? I've done it 3 or 4 times myself. Professor, what's another word for pirate treasure? Well, I think it's booty. 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 That's what it is. Because Aries Martinez came in for 5 and says, I've found your girl. And went to Boobpedia. Holy shit. My girl? Like Leaf? Is she on Boobpedia? That would be awesome. Oh shit, yeah! No, it's not Leaf. I know what that sounds like I just said. But no, it's that girl from the Dragon Lady from the dancer video. Yeah, wow. One more day. One more fucking day.
127 first.
127.
Oh my God.
127. Can you 10-5?
Ay, damn! Where the f am I going? It's hurt.
41 in the courtroom.
Hurt, bro. Jesus Christ.
My camera's on, but
What are we doing? You need a unit out there?
Rattle comes in for 3 and says, January through March sucks. Yes, especially you. Kidding. Amy wishes you the best, AP. To everyone else, Peak Sting versus Flair. Discuss. Wow. You might want to go to Rumble for that one. Mersh will want to get on that conversation.
no. The scene needs to make noise.
Take 47 behind you. Copy it.
Down.
Just my, like, I have a head like Jesus Christ,
stay seated.
man.
It There was absolutely zero need for that.
Please.
No.
Please.
Absolutely not.
Please.
Fuck alone, bro.
Bro.
I'm going through in life. You know, fuck alone is the icing on the cake. Oh my God.
I like her. The judge said, shut this bitch the fuck up. We can hear her inside.
You parked over there. What's that? You're parked on the side lot. Yep. You want to? My camera's off, so I need to. Yeah, of course. All right, stand up.
This is what happens when people have kids and get finished raising them, bro.
Yeah.
And I gotta deal with this.
This is what happens.
She's gonna.
Oh, please, some poor work on that.
Trash and everything. Get it. Very white, scented candles, essential oils. T-minus 1 minute.
No. My camera's off.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
I'm really happy there's a thing called Boobpedia. The encyclopedia of big boobs. You can find any woman's big boobs on here if she's put them out. And that girl from our dancer video, the Asian one, she's a G in metric cups. Huh.
Let's see. I just gotta take that off.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna get you our headquarters right here. Just bear with us. We're gonna get you out of this, okay? I'm gonna need you to come with me. My camera's not working.
Okay.
The woman was transported to the jail for processing and then to the hospital for evaluation.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was on Boobpedia. My bad. 12:48 a.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live. Hold on, I gotta change what's on my other screen. Broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, and you've made it halfway through late night for your casual Thursday. The People's Choice, the 30th of January, 2025. We went over all the hard stuff, politics, immigration, went around the world, retail madness, trans issues. We talked to Bryce Mitchell about Hitler. Did women's rage in our arrest video, but when we come back, we're gonna have a little talk about FAA hiring practices. We're gonna do religion, protests and activism, blue Anon, a go-kart freakout. We're gonna talk about how ruthless old people are these days. Fun and learning, a couple of child predators are gonna get beaten up. Oh, Lord doesn't like it when that happens. A diver gets attacked by a shark. We've got Dookie segments and cringe talk. That's not true. She moved to the Netherlands. Her family moved there legally in 1933. You're lying. This is a lie. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get there in Cringe Talk. Until then, you sit back, chill, and we'll be right back.
Buenos dias! It's me, Paulo. Paulo here today to tell you about Mr. Adonis' website, VivaLosTejas.com. It's a good website with video and news, and on VivaLosTejas.com, if you give Mr. Adonis the $5, you can see all of his videos and the archive of the late night, the late hate, the 8 p.m., is a good value and a good way to help keep late night on air and support creator content for only $5. If Mr. Adonis get all the $5, then he stopped shaking you down during late night. We appreciate your support and hope that this offering and the price point, which you would never even miss, even at today's inflation rate, will incentivize you to go to vivalostejas.com now and subscribe for the $5, and you can really feel you doing a good thing and helping Los Tejas grow. Gracias, and tell Mr. Adonis Paulo sent you. vivalostejas.com. Please subscribe today for only $5. It's like Patreon, but we got kicked off of Patreon.
Pull it out. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. I want a giant dick, but I seen these man's ball. These younger guys use my wife for something that you come with. There's really, a lot of different things you can do with my wife, and I got no shame in this. I don't see how I have a scheme. There's really, a lot of different things you can do with my wife. And a gigantic dildo about the size of a 4th grade boy. You could have a ball fucking for my wife. I want a giant dick print. I said that in the beginning and I'm saying it to you again. You could have a ball fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. You could have a ball fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. AP had a finger for my wife, and I got no shame in this. I like fairy tales, traps, and giant rubber dick. I like boys in particular. I throw it on the head of the dick. Oh, Scooby, fucking 4th grade boy, come. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. You could have a ball, fucking giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick. Giant rubber dick.
.55 a.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace, Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, and you're watching the second half of Late Night with Adonis Paul for the 30th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. Give yourselves a round of applause for making it through our first half, ladies and gentlemen. It was a rough one, but we got here. We're here in the second half. Things are a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun, lightheartedness, whimsy, all the good stuff coming up in the second half. And I did not front load tonight's show, friends, so you will have a good time for the next hour or so. Kilo Alpha Tango, good to see you out there. The closer, enjoying that anime black pill in our segment there. I wonder how John Lee Baird feels about that. He's a big fan of the anime and the tabletop gaming in Central Texas, as apparently so are the pedophiles in not one but two of Laura's stories. Isn't that weird? That's a weird coincidence. I see everyone is talking about wrestling in my YouTube chat, so I'm going to pop over to Rumble. I don't know much about it. Sorry. Social Observer, I'll try Wheatus. I didn't forget about that, but I don't know if it's going to work. That band was kind of, they were kind of janky. They want to get their money. They'll kick you off the air. Joda McGinnis saying, rest in peace, DMX. It's Capsule Thursday. This idiot AP can't spell. That's right, it's Capsule Thursday. I was wrong, not Casual Thursday. That's my bad. Terribly sorry. I will try not to make that mistake again, Capsule, and it is a pleasure as always to host you here at the Palace. Leiden 770, same goes for you. Gentleman Cringe, good to see you, my friend. Masher, 3 Degree Cut still out there. Troglodyte, excuse me. Somebody is hangry. I am a little hangry. I did my big shopping trip for Leaf's visit, so I got a bunch of goodies in the house, and I can't get at very many of them. I can't get at her snacks. She has her important snacks. You know, this woman has never eaten a honey bun in her life. She's like, I asked her if she want me to get her anything special. She asked for honey buns. I'm like, bitch, we ain't in jail. Apparently in Canada, honey buns, it's like jail. Honey buns are a big deal. She said it was like $40 Canadian to get a box of them off Amazon. Like, fuck that, man. I'll get you some honey buns. That ain't shit. Graybeard, the actual wrestling talent out there these days is way better than in the 90s, but it still doesn't hit the same. No, because they have to worry about offending people. That ruins everything. Sandwich says, top 5 wrestlers of all time, pussy. Al Snow, Al Snow, Al Snow, Al Snow, Al Snow. I know, Stevie J, honey buns are prison food, but Canadians, they don't get them. She's like, I hear they're really good if you put them in the microwave. I'm like, I guess, yeah, kind of. I mean, they get softer. Sandwich says, roll on my ass. A what? Yeah, Al Snow. Al Snow is my favorite wrestler. He was the greatest jobber of all time, man. What are you talking about? That's my guy. Oh, Sandwich is calling for people to boo me. Well, that's fine. Al Snow got booed too. I like Al Snow. Fuck you. Salty Grower, good. Our new parents out there, good to see you still out here. Iced honey buns or regular? I just got her the regular glazed honey buns. I don't want to get too advanced with the honey buns on her, you know. Paul McGroin says, what does everybody need? Head. Goddamn right. And that's just one of the evolutions of Al Snow's career. Al Snow and the Job Squad, man. I love that shit. I was like, I fucking love jobbers. I don't know why. Just the idea of being the guy whose job it is always to lose makes me laugh. Like, how's he gonna lose this round? How's he gonna lose this one? You know. In my mind, and I'm not going to defend it or fight about it, Al Snow is the greatest jobber of all time, and I will die on that hill. And I love Al Snow, and I think he was a gift to the world of wrestling that is underappreciated. And I'm glad to have the opportunity to stand out here tonight and sing his praises. Sammy says, you need to get her a box of cherry cheese Danishes. Tell her it's a honey bun. Just blow her mind. I was going to roll up behind her when she was like leaning on the bar eating honey buns and just lift up that skirt.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of what's right. Fight for your life. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta take a stand, it don't have to hide. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I feel strong about right and wrong, and I don't take trouble for very long.
Professor, what's another word for pirate treasure?
Well, I think it's booty. 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 That's what it is.
Yes, I got more bounce in the fucking bump, and then you wanna know why? Because I'm motherfucking trucking. I'm in the pocket just like Brady T. Got surprise of me, so you don't have to wait, because I'm the master blaster.
Oh, gotta love that Addison Brianna. Kilo Alpha Tango comes in for 20. Thank you, and just gives me some emojis. Emojis that express that he is having a great fucking time. Thank you very much, Kilo Alpha Tango. And Aries Martinez came in on Ko-Fi and said, "Hey, P, have you noticed that big boobs on an Asian girl is like a trust fund for a man?" Indeed. It's an excellent retirement plan. Leap's about to take me for everything I have. In our first video tonight, let's do, or in our second half, I should say, let's do a little bit of religion. Let's get some spirituality. Let's learn the answer to the age-old question, does Jesus Christ want the USA to be a Christian nation?
Want America to be a Christian nation?
Well, this just got creepy.
No. No, but
So wait, you're telling me that, okay, Jesus, who in the lore would know that he is correct and he is the Son of God, who told people to spread his gospel and ministry across the face of the earth, would not want all nations to be Christian? According to the Christian lore, Christianity is salvation, and he wants to give you salvation. So, can you explain why Christ, in this scenario where all of that stuff is true, would want people to go to hell?
No.
no.
I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Okay, what do you mean?
Lay it on us, old liberal lady.
Jesus wants America to be a loving nation and an open nation and a nation that is open to all religions.
Really? So Jesus wants Satan to take root? In the case where all that stuff is real, he wants Satan to take root in America? Why are you allowed to preach the gospel? Shouldn't you have to at least abide by some Christian beliefs?
No.
No, but
No.
no.
I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Okay, what do you mean?
Jesus wants America to be a loving nation and an open nation and a nation that is open to all religions and to diversity. And Christian is one of those. And Christian is great.
And I'm supposed to believe this thing next to you is also some part of Christianity? This big red demon that you're puppeting?
And Christian is a loving religion.
I feel like you having this big red monster. It's kind of projection.
Yeah.
And so when we are Christian in America, those of us who are Christian, Jesus wants us to be loving.
Yeah, Jesus doesn't want you to walk around treating people like shit. But I think if he had his choice, he would probably choose for people to follow his ministries. The fuck?
But we also may be Jews, or we may be Muslims, or we may be Buddhists, or we may be Hindus.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe I could be a Jew.
No. No, it's very hard to become Jewish.
Or we may not be anything
You should do what all other basic bitches do and just pretend that they're Buddhist.
at all. We may just try to love our neighbor as ourselves, and that is a very wonderful thing to be. And that's really what God cares about and what Jesus cares about.
Yeah.
Jesus has never wanted America to be a Christian nation. And
Jesus never wanted America to follow his ministries and spread his teachings over the face of that. There was nothing in the Bible about that.
only a Christian nation. Not at all.
I think Jesus maybe wants America.
Let me be clear. I don't believe that America should just be like Christian or out. But the idea in itself that the leader of the Son of God would not, it doesn't make sense. Or the idea of what she's saying does not make sense.
To be a loving nation.
Exactly what Jesus wants.
We should, yes, loving.
Loving.
You know God exists. You've spoken to him personally. And it's like, no, I don't. Yes, Satan and all that is true. People go to hell. That's all real. And I want more. I want people to go.
Loving and just and kind and good, and to welcome all
Sam says it's very
people
easy to become Jewish.
who are good people, who are loving people.
I thought it took like years of study and dedication to be like taken into to Judaism.
That's what we want to be more of here. Yeah. And that's what God wants.
Christianity's easy. You just go ask to be baptized. Boom, you're in and forgiven. It's the shit. I think they're working too hard over there.
And that's what Jesus wants.
I will fight for that.
Good. Me too.
You're going to fight for that. That puppet's going to kick your fucking ass. If you think America's a Christian nation, you better watch out for this puppet. This gay-ass puppet with his gay pride. It's E.T. heart and its gay pride bracelet.
Good.
I'm going to fight for that.
Me too.
Okay.
That's what my life is about.
Yeah, really was and is.
Still is.
Hey, lady, I want you to know. Nice dentures. I just repaired mine. Protests and activism. About 80% of the time, it's absolutely tarded. Tonight in protests and activism. Dude, if it was really that easy to become Jewish, I would have done it years ago. Just to, like, get into the circles and be able to make jokes and make a lot of money. I told Ghastly that one time. That joke I just told you that I'd become Jewish just for the money and the connections. And then in his... Remember that stream where he cried because I talked a bunch of shit? He was like, AAP used to talk about he wanted to become Jewish. Like, unironically. I'm like, no, that shit takes like years of study, man. You can't even get me to study for a fucking semester in college. But anyway, protests and activism. He has a trans kid, okay?
I have a trans kid, okay? And like,
what are the odds of that?
My 7-year-old son is like in the middle like of medically transitioning, and like, you know, I live in New York, so it's a friendly state.
Yeah? So they just like let you castrate your son? Or is it your daughter becoming a son? Because you're going to flip-flop back and forth.
And it's an accepting state, and it's a sanctuary state.
A sanctuary?
For trans kids. But now that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are coming...
There's just forests of trans kids just swinging around on vines and frolicking through the fields.
And like, they're going to like stop my kid from getting the hormones that like she needs to medically...
So wait, you said it was your son. So now it's your daughter? Is it your son becoming your daughter? And you just misgendered your son? Or is it the other way around? We're confused. Because you and your kid make this shit up as you go. Except for you're feeding your kids hormones so people online think you're cool.
Transition. My kid's been exposed to a very like progressive...
See, Tailfin, you said this is probably a troll, but the thing is, man, this shit looks like it's at a fucking lefty protest.
Learning environment. And a lot of the stuff that... my son Carl watches on television.
A lot of the stuff my son Carl watches.
It really shows like the power of inclusion, the power of love, the power of like accepting like all people. That kind of helped my son Carl realize that like she's really a girl, and like her name is Carla, and now like Trump and J.D. Vance are gonna stop my kid from like taking the hormones that she needs.
I mean, it could be fake and gay because it's way out there.
To be the woman that I know she wants to be. Like, it is fascism, and it's a human rights violation.
Yes, it is fascism. It is a human rights violation. If you don't medically castrate your child before they're old enough to make a decision for themselves. Fucking fascism, man. Protests and activism. At Monterey State University, they're I guess promoting safe sex and inclusivity with a sex toy bingo.
My name's Natalie Humpany. I'm at Toy Bingo, and
You're at sex toy bingo. What are you gonna do with those straws?
I want to.
Welcome to Toy Bingo!
I went to it last year, so I was like, I have to come again. You know,
Yeah, there's a lot of coming, I hear, at sex toy bingo.
toys,
Even Trump was there. I'm gonna come.
bingo, great, love it.
Hello, we're coming to you from Toy Bingo, which is a super educational event. We love having this event. We know it's a very fun event, but one of the big purposes we have this event is to teach everyone valuable...
No, I'd want to be a real Jew. Like, I'd want to be able to go to temple so I can get in on them business meetings that take place outside on Shabbat when ain't nobody supposed to be doing business, but nobody really believes in that shit. It's just like every other fucking religion. So, like, the business Jews go out back, smoke cigarettes and talk business when they're not supposed to, and then their wives get all mad and come dragging back inside.
Information to keep them all safe.
I learned that from watching Entourage. I don't know any Jewish people. That's just TV.
So that's why we're just really grateful that there's such a big turnout for these kind of events.
I knew one, right? But then I became Hitler one night when I got drunk, and then we're not friends anymore.
Energy in this room, amazing. We definitely have some favorites, 100%.
Oh, I got a free membership from Darth Mando.
Favorite right now.
Thank you.
And also the weighted blanket. Everybody wants one, so we'll see who's the
Nightwave Radio says, this is Cassidy Campbell. He's an F-slur. Does that mean it's a real video or he's an F-slur doing a fake and gay video? Because either way, him being the gay F-slur would make sense.
lucky 3 winners.
Name's Alex Fonz. I'm at the toy
just out here giving dildos away, huh? Dildo bingo.
bingo event. I won the silicone. I'm gonna have a super busy night tonight.
Yeah, he's got himself a fuck puppet. Well, good for you. You got yourself a new silicone fuck sleeve. You enjoy that. And every time you come, think to yourself, do I really need these other college girls? Do I really want HPV? That was protests and activism. Hey, take your chance. You might just be a carrier and you won't get dick bumps. You know, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, little buddy. Blue Anon is still around. Still making up weird fantasy scenarios about how Trump won't be president tomorrow.
Do you see it yet? So much abject cruelty and just monstrous things happening in just the first 8 days of this administration.
I have seen nothing that didn't make me smile. Even when Trump said retarded shit that had no bearing on anything, because he likes to troll too, I still was like, well, he's still smarter than the last president. Like, even at his lowest, I'm okay with it.
Surely you see it, right? Donald Trump is their motherfucking patsy.
Oh?
When you plan to take over the government a la Project 2025.
Who's taking over the government and using Trump as the patsy? Is it the Jews? Who is it? Is it the deep state? Is it the Fed? Is it Israel?
Style. You know it's gonna be horrific. You know it's gonna be cruel and terrible, and a lot of people are gonna suffer. But you don't wanna look like the bad guy. So you have somebody like Donald Trump who came with a built-in base, bunch of rabid sycophants who would vote for him no matter what.
Holy fucking shit! According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 80% of sexually active Americans will acquire human papillomavirus at some point. This means about 190 million Americans have or have had HPV. The prevalence of HPV varies by age and gender. It is highest among young adults, with about 90% of sexually active individuals under the age of 25 becoming infected. The prevalence then declines with age, but remains significant in older adults. It's important to note, though, that most HPV infections are harmless and resolve on their own. However, some types of HPV can cause genital warts, cervical cancer, and other health problems.
And you've got the goods on him, because all Donald Trump cares about is not going to prison.
That number is fucking high. Wow. You think about that shit while you're out there in the dating world. That's why I pulled in a Canadian girl. She didn't have really much of a sexual history. Just sticking with her.
And he knows if he's not president.
And I still got an 80% chance. And just at that, I still got an 80 to 85% chance of some dick bumps popping up regardless. Damn. Man, maybe Laura's right. America's terrible.
He's a prisoner because he's a convicted felon. So the only thing standing between him and cell block 6 is this president.
I get bumps on my shoulders sometimes, but they pop.
See.
It's like back knee.
And he needs to stay in it. So they are pushing
I love that shit. I like to pop bangs, man.
him to do all the evil, vile, cruel shit to you. That's why it's so fast. That's why it's so furious. That's why it's so monstrous.
Yeah?
They're like, make him be the bad guy with his fat little Sharpie. He'll sign any fucking thing we put in front of him.
Okay.
Because
kind of like Biden signed anything the DNC put in front of him for the last 4 years. Didn't even know where the fuck he was. They just scammed us for 4 years and had some fucking meat puppet who couldn't think and then had to admit it in the end. And we just let it go. We didn't do anything about it.
his self-preservation means more to him than food on your table. He doesn't give a shit who he has to hurt to save his own ass.
I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck who I have to hurt if it comes down to the food on my own table either. You guys want to do some go-karts? Go-karts are fun. I don't care how old you are. Go-karts are awesome. Quit being a bitch about it. Get in the go-kart. Getting locked in. Oh, that's gotta make him mad as hell. He's pitting. Why did you pit?
Okay, mate. We both went forward. There's no need for you to be sarcastically applauding me.
You called me in for blackfoot. You blackfoot me for being sarcastic.
Yes, I have.
Fucking serious?
Yes.
Fucking serious, mate. Fuck off.
He said, fuck you and your go-kart. Fuck you then. I was serious about racing. That's why I came out here to play go-karts. You're telling me I can't race on the go-kart track?
Need for you to be sarcastically applauding me.
You called me in for blackfoot. You blackfoot me for being sarcastic.
Yes, I have.
Fucking serious?
Yes.
You're fucking serious.
Fucking serious, mate. Fuck off.
You know, I was this many years old before I saw somebody actually just flip a go-kart because they were mad. Never seen somebody get that mad at the go-kart track. Tried to crush the guy. Amazing work. But it's not just go-karters that are ruthless these days. Old people are fucking ruthless these days. So we have this old lady and this person. Oh, shit. You just got taken down by a rascal and drugged by it. Well, that must be a very helpless old person. I can't imagine anybody else that would be run over by a rascal. Do we need to start requiring licenses for these old fucks? There's more. This must be just, I guess this is Florida. A lot of go-karts, a lot of mobility scooters out here in this corner. This one's got the dope canopy over it. Hey, what did you do? Man, you gotta wonder. What did that person do to piss off the bitch and the rascal that bad? Well, I don't know, and I don't care. Because I don't want to learn things. But we will. In Fun and Learning. Fun and Learning tonight will start with something I shouldn't have to tell people.
If you put your finger in the barrel of a gun,
it will be hilarious. Stop telling people to not do things. I need videos for my show when they do.
Some people think it would stop the bullet and make the barrel explode.
Well, I don't know why that guy just put his finger in the barrel of IRL AP's gun, but that wasn't a smart move.
If you put your finger in the barrel of a gun, some people think it would stop the bullet and make the barrel explode.
No. Nobody thinks that. Anyone who thinks that is a fucking idiot. Let them try it.
But that's not completely true. Doing this would easily shatter your finger as the bullet continued on.
Yes, as it is the job of a bullet to travel through a human body. That's what being shot means.
Now, if the gun has an incredibly weakened barrel...
Now, yeah, if you can find yourself a antique musket, maybe.
Your finger might be able to plug it enough to trap the expanding gases. The old barrel wouldn't be able to withstand the pressure and could explode, but the bullet would still most likely break your finger and shoot out.
So in a pinch, if somebody attacks you with a circa 1700 musket, you could then just only break your finger by plugging it, which I guess is a preferable alternative to being shot. Also, stop locking your knees.
When you lock your knees, your leg muscles stop pushing blood back up toward your heart.
This shit happens to people in the military. I heard about, my grandfather told me about this. Some president was visiting, Camp Pendleton, back when he was a Marine back in the day, and they had to stand at attention so long, motherfuckers would lock their knees and pass out.
This causes it to pool in your lower body, making it harder for your heart to pump enough blood to your brain.
It happened the other day. It happened at the inauguration. Somebody passed out from that.
As blood flow to your brain decreases, your blood pressure drops, which can make you feel dizzy. Without enough oxygen from the blood, your brain struggles to stay alert, and your body reacts by causing you to pass out.
That's right. You have to stand around for a long time somewhere. Do not lock your knees. That's a real thing that happens. It happens to a lot of people. Go test it out. Go stand outside until you pass out. After the show. And finally, if you're a friend of Laura's, how do you hide your Adam's apple with makeup? You know, this is why, whenever I meet a new woman, I karate chop her right in the throat. Took Leaf a little while to recover, but she stuck with me. You know what else Laura hates? When child predators get the shit beaten out of them. So we're going to watch a couple of those videos now.
You're not staying to talk? Ha! You're not staying to talk, child predator? Hey, are you a veteran too? Yes, you said you're a veteran? Bitch. Fuck you, child predator. Everybody in Syracuse.
Oh, you trying to fight?
Oh, what's up?
Let's do it.
Yeah, child predator in Syracuse, New York. Trying to pick up a 13-year-old child. Hey, you're a fucking disgrace in this country. I'll call the cops. How about that? That's good. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, you're gonna get this assault charge. You're gonna get the child predator charge, child predator charge, and I'll take this assault charge.
That's true. That's why these guys get away with this, but that's also why I don't really approve of it. It's still funny, but if you ask a pedophile, or a child sex offender, such as John Lee Baird of Austin, Texas, for instance, if you ask them what they would rather, go to prison or take an ass whooping, 100% of them will take the ass whooping. So I do have a little bit of a moral problem with predator poachers that just beat the shit out of them because they can't call the cops. It is hilarious, but my moral problem is not because you shouldn't beat them. My moral problem is you're denying the nice prisoners in our prison system who have nothing to do the opportunity to kill them.
Child. You are nuts. Hey, you're a fucking disgrace in this country.
I'll call the cops. How about that?
That's good. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, you're gonna get this assault charge. You're gonna get the child predator charge, child predator charge, and I'll take this assault charge. Let's go. We know what you're doing. I got all the screenshots. You think the cops gonna like that? We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? Child predator Jason. You think it's okay to meet a 13-year-old boy?
A 13-year-old boy, a gay child predator.
And you want to call yourself a fucking veteran, pussy?
Yes, hi.
You're a disgrace to this fucking country.
911?
Hi, there's a guy here at Aldi.
Nightwave Radio reminds us that predator poachers, our friend Alex Rosen, he actually does get them locked up, and that's why we love his videos over here.
This guy's trying to meet a 13-year-old boy at Aldi's. I got all the screenshots. He's fucked.
I'm watching these for well, it's a happy coincidence that we like watching predators get the shit kicked out of them, but I'm specifically watching these because I know it really offends somebody out there.
What do you mean claiming? You claiming you were gonna be his friend? Were you gonna be the 13-year-old's friend or not? That's what you just said. I got a video of it. Oh, you gonna lie now? I got everything.
Well, I'm sure he's just a poor queer neurodivergent who was completely innocent.
Oh, dumbass. And in chats. I got the chats right here. You're stupid. You're a child predator, and everybody's gonna know it. How you feel about that?
Yeah.
How you feel about that, child predator?
Syracuse.
Syracuse child predator, Jason. Trying to meet a 13-year-old. Are you gonna tell him you just want to be friends?
Yeah? Okay, wait, where do they come? Where do they come?
I think this person's prepared for what happens when they come. I think you need to worry about coming a little less, my predator friend. And now another one gets the shit kicked out of him, but this time by black people.
What's up, dog? What you come to here? What you come?
See, it broke the window.
I'm here to do, sir. You came to meet a little girl, didn't you? Get out the car before we call the cops on you.
Okay.
Come and talk to us. Get out. Step on and holler at me. What's up? Holler at me. What's your name? What's your name and where you from? And keep your hands to the side, too. Don't even touch that phone either. What you come here to do, dog?
Oh, no, a queer neurodivergent person of color.
I thought I was meeting up with someone.
Well, how? Who? Who is that? Meeting what with who?
It was someone I met online.
15. Well, how old was she?
I don't know. I don't remember how old they said they were.
Oh, you don't remember, huh? Well, we have the chat logs right here, my friend.
Why not? Look at this shit. Look at that. Pick up your phone, matter of fact. Yeah, you see that shit? That's what happened when you coming around this bitch trying to meet little kids.
Okay.
Pick up your phone and call somebody. Call you. Who the last person you talked to? Your homeboy, your friend, your mama. Call your moms. Okay. Call your parents. Yeah, you see that shit? This Yak Town, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, you know where you at.
You got my vape?
Did you get the Amsterdam too? You got the drink too? Get it. Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Hand it over.
They're taking all this shit that this guy brought to, like, give to a little kid to fuck him. But hey, rob him of his liquor. Do whatever you want. Personally, again, I don't like to beat the shit out of the Peds videos because you're giving them a pass on going to prison. They would much rather take an ass whooping than go to prison. Tonight in free delivery, Amazon gets towed. This better not affect my deliveries of my shirts tomorrow.
Chicago is ruthless.
Oh, thank God, Chicago.
Amazon is getting towed.
I'm fucking up the Amazon people out here. How long was he out there? Oh, he stopped in for a little side piece, huh? Oh, no, it's a lady. Well, now it's hilarious.
Sis.
Just hit the gas. Maybe it's front-wheel drive.
Oh, my.
Oh, she hit the brakes.
I can't believe this is happening outside my window. Chicago is ruthless.
How many of them do I think are flat out staged? I'd say at least 50%. Hey, I need that bitch out there working. We ordering stuff.
Why would you tell them they're just trying to work?
Aries Martinez or two says, "Thank you for letting me know about locking up my knees. I've been doing that since early childhood. We'll stop now." I did that since when I was a kid too. It was when I started taking martial arts that it started to feel like my knees were bending the wrong way when I would lock them.
Oh.
I think I became more hyper aware of just it takes 3 pounds to break a human knee.
Oh. He can't even. His truck can't even. The weight of the Prime van is heavier
I'd
than
put the fucking parking brake on. Fuck that guy.
his truck. His truck is like,
Fuck him.
that's awful. Y'all didn't deserve that.
Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. I just wish it wouldn't have happened to him. Road rage. Tonight in Road Rage. Bald rage. Mr. Baldman, I understand completely. I sympathize, but just calm down.
So you don't want to give me out none of your information?
You asked me another fucking question.
Holy shit. He's been bald a while. The anger is built up. I'm new to being bald still, within like a decade or two. I'm not that angry.
I'm gonna rip your fucking head off.
Holy shit. ASAC Schrader is not intimidated.
Another fucking question. I'm gonna rip your fucking head off.
What's your name?
Fuck you.
What's your name?
Well, Mr. Yu, it's good to meet you. I'm Adonis Paul.
Fuck you.
Yes, I got your name the first time.
What's your name?
Fuck you.
Yeah, sir, I got that 3 times now. Mr. Yu, why are you walking down the road screaming?
Joining me. What's your name?
Was there a wreck?
What's your name?
Oh, looks like there's a breakdown.
Man.
And some blood and chunks of stuff on the ground. Huh. Well, that's not good.
Man.
Maybe it's just some taillights.
Gangster motherfucker.
You gangster motherfucker.
You fucking gangster motherfucker.
Gangster.
Wow, he's mad. Wowie wow.
You don't want to give me out none of your information?
You asked me another fucking question. I'm gonna rip your fucking head off.
Chill out, Frank.
What's your name?
Fuck you.
What's your name?
Fuck you.
What's your name?
Fuck you.
So you threatening me? What's your name? What's your name? Man.
I think this guy needs some white pills. So I'm going to give those out now. First up in white pills, a leopard friend. Aw.
Did I scare you?
You just jiggle my fat motherfucker.
Hi, buddy.
Chilling. I hate that nail polish.
What are you doing? Boop.
You got my Cheetos?
Hi. What are you up to?
Where my Cheetos at? Oh, this bitch ain't got no Cheetos.
Relaxing?
This is my disappointment face. You didn't bring me the one snack that I require as a cheetah. It's a leopard, but...
You just relaxing? Look at those ear flicks.
Yeah, we got bugs out here.
Oh, look how cute you are.
I'm not happy.
I can barely see you.
Yeah, that's the point of camouflage, motherfucker. I don't know why I just assume leopards are black.
Oh, look how cute you are. I can barely see you. You're so cute. Sunbathing boy.
And then it attacked and ate her. Baby goats. This is from Sandwich. Aw, that's one of Leaf's favorite things. Oh, gotcha, bitch. Little fucker, gotcha. Oh, that's a high-spirited little goat there. Runs this yard. It's my place. Hopping around. Yeah. Man. Just jumping over everybody. Fuck you. I did it again. Oh, he's just bullying that little black goat. Aw. I want a baby goat. Then we'll have to kill it and eat it when it gets big, because I don't want a big goat. I just want a baby goat. There's Mexicans in my neighborhood. Don't know how to do that shit. This diver was attacked by a shark. And he didn't kill it for some reason. I'd have shot this motherfucker with the spear gun first time he came at me. Hey, listen, Aquaman. That ain't a normal fish. You might want to release the spear here. Hey, it's biting at you. Because you have a spear gun in its mouth and you reach out with your hand. Dad's coming back. It's got some intent for you. Shoot it. How many times are you going to line up the perfect shot and not defend yourself? Yeah, see, it's coming back again. Yeah, I don't think it's scared of you. Yeah, you better look. Where'd he go? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, here he comes. Hey, now would be the time just to kill that fucking shark. It's again biting you. I get that he only gets one shot. Fair. You have two opportunities that shark is literally swallowing your harpoon. I don't know if you've seen Jaws or not, but that would be the time. Of course, it doesn't have a barrel of explosives in its mouth, but you have to work with what God gives you. Well, you almost got torn apart by a shark, but at least you didn't hurt one of God's special creatures. You know what? Good for you. You didn't have to kill it. You ended up not having to kill it, whatever. But so you just left a shark that seems really interested in humans in an area where people dive. Just letting you know. Maybe next time, shoot it right in its fucking stupid face. Dookie.
What's that smell?
Hulk hates Dookie, and I hate people that leave Dookie in parking lots. If you have a baby, there is no excuse to leave a diaper sitting in a fucking parking spot. You should be executed for that shit on the spot.
You better pick that shit up, you're littering. I got you on camera. I got your license plate number.
Who gives a shit? You think a cop's gonna do anything for a liker?
Yeah, you better not leave a diaper. I got you. I got you.
You want to fight over this fucking diaper that you're littering in a parking lot, white trash? It's not like you just left like a food container down there or a cup. That's human shit. Pick it up.
I got you. I got you. Better clean
I hope the harpoon was jamming or else he a pussy, man. I'd have shot that motherfucker. First time he tried to eat my spear, I'd have hit the trigger.
it up. That's what I thought. Have a good one.
Yeah, pick that shit up, motherfucker. You and your meth head friends. We don't need this Dookie out here in front of PetSmart. There's enough Dookie out in front of PetSmart. You ever been there? They got the little grass area. Let's have a laugh. This guy plays piano. He also likes to put women in their fucking place for assuming that they're the main character and they can just walk up and start singing with you. It's just the look on their face when the guy stops playing, gets up. Like these women believe they're all relatively attractive. They've never had someone just be like, "You're not wanted here" before.
I was playing piano when suddenly
why people don't want, when they're playing their piano, they don't want me just to walk up and start screaming lyrics? What?
I was playing piano and suddenly
This one, when I heard it, I'm like, hey, keep playing, man. This one sounds good. This bitch right here is the only one where I'm like, I'd have kept playing.
I was playing piano and suddenly
That bitch can sing.
I was playing piano and suddenly look what she'll do.
I was playing piano when suddenly
I love this guy. These Asians are killing it on memes lately, man. Between this one and the guy from the Neon Sign Company. Yeah, fuck that. I don't talk to women. If you want your neon signs to be this clean. Oh, that one definitely has HPV. That's definitely one of those 80%ers right there. that Frozo? No, because Frozo would have at least kept, like, one of these real hot ones. He'd have just kept playing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna take my shot. Embarrassed? Well, mind your business next time.
Watch what she'll do. What she'll do.
No. But hey, you know what? Don't feel bad. If you can't go sing with random people, have you tried scream music? Scream art. Have you considered going down to the park, your local park, in your underwear, and screaming and just blasting random sounds? Okay, we've hit the point of diminishing returns on art. This isn't art. This is just noise. Anyone can do this. This is just being a psycho. Showing everyone your ass behind you, too. Yes, that's just what these children need to see. Your butt crack and balls. And make sure to make a lot of noise so they can't avoid looking. I assume in Japan this is normal? Have we considered that this man might be in medical distress? This is called noisecore. Stop giving names to just stupid shit. We're just gonna call it stupid shit from now on. This is stupid shit. So this is what a steady diet of anime will do to you. Hey, I like a good episode of Dragon Ball Z like anybody else, but this shit's over the top. I don't think Goku would be down with this. Could you stop showing everyone your scrotum out of your panties, sir, behind you? I'm told conservatives can't appreciate art. I'm trying to understand what this performance art means, but maybe Laura is right. Maybe conservatives and right-wingers just can't. We just hate art. Because God knows if you're seeing just this shit we're watching right now is pure insanity, something's wrong with you. And that was that gentleman's impression of my last brain cell. Good luck. Cringe talk.
And I'm just saying that I would rather live and die in what becomes a third world country in the middle of a revolution than continue to live in America as it stands. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And
Yes, I can clearly see you're an expert on survival and military tactics. Cringe talk. Is that a Hitler salute you're doing there, ma'am, or is your heart going out to me? She's giving us the Elon. Lady, everything you just said about Anne Frank was historically inaccurate. They moved to the Netherlands legally in 1933 and then were persecuted by the Nazis. Cringe talk.
When did you realize you were part of this?
I was about 12 or 13, I believe. I knew I was different. I didn't really know what yet, because I didn't really know the word trans. I didn't know what LGBTQ was. I didn't know any of that. So I kind of I was like, Mom, I feel like, I think I like women, I think I like guys, I don't really know. But eventually she kind of opened her arms and she was like, I accept you for whoever you think you are. I've been on testosterone for about 3 years now.
So you were born as?
A female.
As a female, and now you're a man?
Yes.
Yikes. Cringe talk.
My roommate in college was cheating on her long-distance boyfriend, so what I did was wait for the actual boyfriend to come home one weekend, and then I called him the other guy's name. He picked up on the cue immediately, and I got to watch the whole thing go down. And before anyone tells me to mind my business, if everyone turned a blind eye when they saw someone deliberately hurting another person, this world would be a significantly worse place.
Okay, the cringe part of that, it was your justification at the end. The correct answer should be because fuck that cheating bitch. Cringe talk.
I love my mom because she's so locked into me. Obviously this is my natural hair, but my mom's natural hair looks like this. Blonde and everything. And so then sometimes when we're out and she sees one of her friends, they'll be like, oh my God, your daughter's so pretty. I love her hair. And my mom's like, my mom already knows game. She knows not to be like, that's a wig. She's like, got it from me. She gets her hair from me.
We really need to make the term human being more specific to things that aren't that. Cringe talk.
Speak up when I hop about the car, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene.
Shit like this is why people hate the education system and voted for Donald Trump. Keep it up. Do you. There will never be another Democrat in office for 20 years. Cringe talk.
Yeah.
This bitch is suing Lyft because she didn't fit in a compact car. Yet she shows in her own music videos that she can't even fit in a fucking SUV. Cringe talk.
Hi, this is for the racist white Trump supporters.
That's you.
Don't like people who live here that are illegal or look different than you, then you can move. You can move back to Europe. This is not your country. Make America great again? No, that's what the Native Americans should say. Leave them alone, leave this land alone, leave everything alone, drop everything, and emigrate to Europe. But I guarantee you they probably don't want you either, Trump supporters, because you're fucking insane. You can't think for yourself. So where are you gonna go? There's plenty of room to... Actually, there's plenty of room in Russia. Go there. Now. Today. Leave. Take Trump with you. Take your daddy with you.
No, we're in the majority. If anyone's gonna leave, it's gonna be you, Queer Mo. 1:50 a.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, congratulating you for making it all the way through your late night with Adonis Paul for the 30th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It has been a wild ride through today's internet videos, my friends. We've seen a lot of shit. We saw cringe talk, road rage, protests and activism, women's rage before that, went around the world, retail madness, saw what Big Papa did in the news. We were told we can't eat tacos anymore, talked about immigration, fun and learning, protests, everything. Fucking everything. And we keep doing everything every night. And we're going to be back on Saturday to do it all over again, ladies and gentlemen. So I want all of you to join me there. As for me, tonight, my lovely fiance is going to be flying in from the wonderful nation of Canada, so I will not be on tonight like most Fridays. And hopefully on Saturday when you hear from me, I will sound a lot more relaxed, if you know what I mean. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director once again, wishing you adieu and welcoming you back on Saturday. Later!